Hello and welcome everyone to Final Fantasy V Career Day Randomizers 2024 Spring Triplets Bingo Tournament. What we have for you today is a semifinals match, Game 1, between the theseawolf1 and Alraedris. Also, if you look carefully on your screen, you can see that this is a vodcast, so this match has already occurred, and unfortunately we just weren't able to restream it live. But we are going to restream this match and subsequent matches between these two racers, so that it'll all be available here on Twitch for the viewers to watch and such. My name is Dreiselezer. I'm here with Romstein. How you doing today?
It's me. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. Well, I hope everyone's doing fine. We're on for a long night, or maybe not. Like, we are restreaming at least 2 games, because this semifinal has happened all. By the way, actually let me mask the brackets to not spoil. I didn't see it was showing. Yeah. They validated the results yesterday, so it was showing the results already. Just do as if it didn't show anything. Okay. We'll be restreaming at least 2 races tonight, and we're going to do the whole semifinals between Seawolf and Alraedris back to back. So maybe we have a long night, maybe not. You'll see. Yeah. And it should be the closest match so far, according to the seeding, because it's the 5th seed versus the 7th seed. So that's as close as it can be.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good race here. Oh, and it looks like
No,
we've
no, no, no,
already
no, 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 no,
started
no, no, no,
already.
no, that's the
No.
preview.
Okay.
No. Because when
Okay.
I hit...
Yeah, anyway.
It's just because it does that on the preview that they're not seeing. And as soon as I hit this scene, the VLC VOD starts immediately, because why not? So nah. Just using that. So hold up, they're reversed.
Oh, we have a technical issue.
The issue being I'm dumb. I didn't check which one was on top of the other in the VOD.
I think that can be pretty easily fixed, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just taking a few seconds.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the bingo board, if that's okay. There's some
Um,
fun objectives on there, like getting kicked out of the beginner's house.
they
And I
don't see
also
it though.
noticed that we have. Oh, they don't see the bingo board?
Yeah, not
Okay.
yet.
It's not
Okay.
on their screen.
Okay.
Your screen yet. My bad for,
Three,
yeah. I'm
two,
viewing the
one.
Discord feed.
Now you see it. And normally it shouldn't have not started, I hope. Okay, I paused it in time. Okay. So
Right.
Alraedris is on top. Seawolf is at the bottom. I just entered the correct colors normally. Alright. So
Very good.
we can talk about the goals now. Before I play the
Okay.
VOD.
Yeah, and also let's point out that this is a 3-line bingo, race to 3, and starting with all 4 tablets will allow access to the void right from the start, and also lots of stuff from Kuza Castle. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't, but we can check it at least. And I believe that the rewards are all untiered in this egg set, so we're gonna see lots of good stuff right off the bat. Lots of good gear that the racers will find.
Mm.
Um, as for the bingo board, my cat is racing around because he wants attention. Not now. I see some I was talking about getting kicked out of the beginner's house. That's always fun. It's something you can do early on. And then there's some other objectives where there's sort of doubles. Like in the first row, you can see defeating Twintanya and also defeating Twintanya without instant killing her. So that is probably going to be, if we can find Twintanya, two bingo tiles in one. And there's some other things that work that way as well, like X zoning an enemy in the second row, and then down at the bottom, X zone is one of the options of. So if you X zone an enemy, you can click that bottom tile as well. And I think there's at least one other there that we'll probably get to, although I'm not seeing it right at the moment. But yeah, this is sort of the variety game one. Is sort of the variety settings. So it's not just killing bosses, and it's not just doing quirky things. It's a mix of both.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have here? Attacking, catching a monster and releasing it. That's fun if you can find Beastmaster or the catch ability. Riding Boko to the waterfall, letting an enemy escape from battle. That's usually pretty easy if you can. For example, if you defeat Antlion the normal way rather than berserking it or something, it will always escape at the end of battle. So that's another potential double bingo.
Same with the Gilgamesh
tile
fights.
Two and one. Yeah, Gilgamesh fights too. Is there any defeating Gilgamesh on this board?
Gilgamesh 1 runs away, Gilgamesh 2 runs away, Gilgamesh 3 runs away, the fourth one does not run away. And also, having Gilgamesh 4 being sent with the X zone does not count for X zone an enemy because you are not the one using X zone. So
that's right, we didn't do it.
Same
did that.
Same with Gogo, you are not the one using X zone, so it does not count. All right.
Right, he X zones himself. Yep.
So we are going to start. If you hear both gamers' audios at the same time, that's normal, I believe. We're using a special way to capture both runners' audio, and I'll be able to sort it out in advanced audio properties. So just the few seconds I need to figure it out after it starts. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready. Hopefully we'll get some viewers in as well to see this.
Yeah, it's weird because on Discord, the bot took time to pick it up actually, so yeah. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm starting the VOD and I'm getting ready to start the timer as well. Here we go.
Okay, that's very nicely synced. Thank you again to Archfield Monk for producing a perfectly synced video of both of these races for us today. Much appreciated. I'm going to try and keep an close eye out on, wow, Brave Blade in the very first chest. We'll see if we can use that. And also, I want to mention, over on the bingo board, I noticed that checking the portal boss is a bingo square, but I don't really expect that we'll have to go that deep into the game to finish the triple bingo, so probably won't see that one. Who knows, though. Wow, Equipped Swords and Brave Blade are in Tycoon Castle, which means we can use that Brave Blade right from the start, and the Freelancer Crystal as well. So we didn't even really need Equipped Swords, although Equipped Swords does give Knight Strength, so maybe we will want that so we can hit a little harder.
It's weird. It's as if there's some delay in the sound.
Oh.
Both pages in World 1.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing both runners' sound. What did Archfield Monk say?
Oh, we started with Summoner as our starting job, by the way. Yeah, I mean, one runner's sound is fine, but I guess Rom wants to try and get
It's just that I don't
Well,
understand.
one is all we want. We don't know why it's working that way, but it is. Here in Kuza, you might as well just grab anything that's halfway decent because we have those 4 tablets. It might have been an elixir. I kind of missed that.
Oh, that's because I'm using the OBS VLC thing instead of using an actual VLC window and capturing the window.
I would probably grab the giant axe from Kuza. The stuff in here isn't that great, but like I said, if it sells well or if it hits hard, might as well grab it and just make one trip in here. So I would grab at least probably half of these things just to sell some of them, and you can wear some others or attack with them. Since we have Freelancer, we can equip the giant axe. We don't even need equip axes, and that'll hit hard. So Alraedris seems to be taking more of the stuff, and Seawolf already done in there. Seawolf really likes to check shops in World 2. All I can say about that is our gold is very limited, so can't really buy much, but maybe taking note of what is available here, at least. Magic Sword 4 is darn good because that allows you to use Breakblade.
Yeah. Breakblade and Drainblade as well. Drainblade is not to be overlooked. It gives you survivability in some harder fights.
I also saw Chemist for sale. We couldn't afford it. Oh, and there's Mix. Oh, and Mix is in the opening town, so library areas have no value.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do we have a goal related to the library? And underwater as well.
Not that I noticed.
That's 2.
Oh, is underwater barren? Is that a barren hint?
Yep. That's 2 barren two barren types of locations. I mean, library is a single location. I mean, 2 bosses in the same area, so you can just say, okay, I'm not going to library. But underwater, there are multiple areas that correspond to this. There is Sunken Walls Tower, there is History Falls, there is Great Sea Trench.
Yeah. Oops, there goes first bingo tile, getting kicked out of the beginner's house.
Yeah.
I'll go right back. Seawolf is doing a level grind, controlling shield dragons. Must have seen the control ability somewhere. I didn't notice that he picked that up, but this is a bunch of
I think he's doing that to be able to catch it, maybe? Like controlling the monster makes it so it doesn't run away, because the shield dragon kind of loves to run away.
Yeah, you're right. It would run away if you weren't controlling it. I'm just saying the reason that he's doing it is for a bunch of experience, not to release it or anything like that.
We don't have catch. Yeah.
Okay, so we just found control. I misspoke. I meant to say control rather than catch. If that's what I said earlier. But as you can see, a bunch of levels here on Lena and Bart's.
Because if we had catch, we would catch the shield dragon for 2 reasons. First, it's a goal right away, and also releasing a shield dragon does Almagist, which is one of the best attacks in the game.
Yeah, we have now 2 level 20 summoners, while the others are level 1. And we can catch a different monster and release it once we get catch.
Why?
So that was a pretty nice play by Seawolf. I think that's a pretty smart move.
Why?
Might get a hint here from Guido.
Okay, access
Access castle holds.
shrine page.
Was that Falls page?
Shrine.
Oh, shrine.
Yeah, that was shrine page because Falls is in World 1.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's see. Another kick out. Yes.
Yeah, right. I love the dialogue that the randomizer developers put in. I don't think... Was that event in the original game? I don't think so.
I think it is, but I don't know why it is, other than just being a joke. I mean, there is an NPC that tells you to visit, and if you say no, no, I do think it is in vanilla.
Ah.
It's silly. It's just to be silly, I guess.
Because I know some FF games, if you say, oh, I already know how to play the game in the tutorial area, it will shred you to pieces. Wolf's Tower has the steamship key, I believe.
Yes, that's the hint that I saw as well. Meanwhile, we are playing some pianos. 6
Why?
pianos. If we play those, that we get a bingo square for that. So
Oh, it's above the catch
Alraedris
monster.
is. Yeah, he is working on that. I think he's done a couple pianos at least already.
I mean, we have access to 7 pianos, so the goal is free.
Yeah, it's free. I personally don't tend to play pianos early. I save that for later in case I need it, because you might not need it. And it does take some time to play all those pianos. A little bit slow.
Yeah.
So strategically, I like what Seawolf has been doing. He went and got himself a bunch of levels, and potentially he can power through a lot of fights maybe more quickly than Alraedris will be able to do. But the quirkiness of the bingo board means, you might get stuck at a variety of different places. We don't really know yet what might happen.
Hello? You are cutting off.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I couldn't hear the end of your sentence.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think it was too important, but let me know if I need to leave the call and then come back or something.
Nah, it's fine now. It's just the end of your previous sentence. Specifically, like, maybe your mic just didn't pick it up. Oh, Giltos,
Yep.
Hello there. Well, this seed has become trivial now.
Yep. There is some concern. I mean, you do have to keep an eye on your gold, and you do have to keep looting and selling to keep your gold total high for all the gil tossing. But yeah, you can really do a lot with gil toss, that's for sure. Alright, so a little over 10.5 minutes in, we are about to see our first boss fight of the seed, the Wing Raptor location. Let's see who it is. Oh no.
Hello there.
This is rough. I do think we can win.
Yeah.
Oh, you could just dance and get a sword dance and win. Wolf is strong enough that with the Brave Blade and dancing and level 20, it'll be enough.
Oh, X fight on the Vitality Song spot. That's nice.
Wow, does Chocobos not count? Does Chocobo not count as a magical thing? Summoning
It does.
He
used Conjure, and Conjure does trigger the counter because it's not actually the summon command. So if your Conjure does not proc Odin, it will not kill Omni and he will counter. But here with his beefed up summoner, he was able to cast Odin manually with the summon command, and yeah. Goodbye on me.
Wow, interesting. No reward for that, but it's nice to have Omni out of the way. So we don't have to worry about him later. And by the way, finding Odin early, I didn't even notice that Seawolf got Odin, but Odin's hugely strong. One of the
free
strongest
Ragnarok.
things. And a Ragnarok. My gosh, we've got two of the two best swords in the entire game, plus Odin. So.
Yeah, we did see the knight in a shop earlier, but also we do have the freelancer. The freelancer can equip Ragnarok. We saw on Alraedris' side that the bard in Crescent, if you talk to him, which normally gives you Vitality Song, it's a free check. He gives you X-Fight. Oh, we also have a Brave Blade. Brave Blade is better than Ragnarok, actually, but that means we have two free big swords that we can equip and use X-Fight. We also have Spellblade level 4, which combines very well with it.
Yeah, gosh, this is going to be a... this is going to go well, I think. Going to go quickly. I've got a little bit of a hitch in my stream. Hopefully that's just temporary.
It might be my network doing things again.
Yeah, there, it's back. We're good.
I see no drop frame on OBS, so we're fine.
Okay, great. We just had a nice quick Odin kill at the of stalkers, although they're not aware that they're dead. Sub-key World 3 is a hint.
I wasn't able to read it fast enough, but I think that's
key
it.
in World 3. Yeah. And apparently Alraedris has visited 6 pianos.
I believe so.
I wasn't paying close attention, but I'm going to trust him on that.
I mean, the race mods have validated the win on the challenge, so whoever won, the moderators must have verified the goals, I'd assume. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. And I mean, oh, there's an adamantite at the canal, so that opens up a couple things. Oh, flying Lonka ruins. We get the slash ability in the ship graveyard. Another powerful thing, although it's sort of very similar to Odin, so we might not necessarily need to use it very much.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't cost MP, so if you forgot to use a tent or to regen or something like that, it's good to have a backup. Though adamantite is something big, because we do have open old chests in Flying Lunka runes. You see what I mean?
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that bingo square. Yes, we might end up going there earlier than I would have otherwise expected. Then.
You don't even need to do the second boss on Archeo Abyss spot, do you? Because it says all chests, and all chests are available before the boss. You don't need the crystal shards, right?
That's right. I would probably do it, though, well, it depends on where I was at in the seed. If I was not hunting bosses anymore, I wouldn't bother, but we'll probably go there sooner rather than later and just do both, just to check in case there's a boss back there. But you're right, all the chests are before the boss, and so that bingo tile will be lit up before we fight the boss in the back.
Hey!
Oh, here's our friend Greg 3 in this case. Probably not gonna see Enkidu here.
You cannot slash, you cannot Odin. He is heavy, you can only doom Gilgamesh 3. Seawolf needs to
But it works though, because Gunslinger is a kill, so...
Yeah, but he tried Slash as well. He probably wanted the insta-kill, and yep, Greg 3 is only weak to instant death, as in the Doom spell.
See if there's a reward.
Uh,
No, Dark Hood.
He
Not a
forgot to
key
check the
item.
goal. Like, he ran away, right?
No, that one was killed outright. Well, I forget. I forget if it says escape or not when he dies.
I think he does, because if he triggers his dialogue, he's going to run away. Like, the only way to not have him run away is if you insta-kill him.
I don't think it uses the word escape though. I think that's only from the first Gilgamesh.
Really?
In the text box. Yeah.
I mean, we're going to see. He's probably going to see all the bosses. Oh! Ice 3, Flare and Meteor, what a shop.
Yeah, I noticed Meteo before. I'm not sure if we had the money to buy it. We don't really have the ability to use it yet, but it's definitely worth, if you have the money, getting it, or at least noting for later. And it looks like Seawolf did buy it.
Yeah, as to go back to what I was thinking about, there are plenty of bosses with easy running away. Like, Iron Claw's encounter is the best, because if you just kill Iron Claw, the 3 wolves will escape as well. It's very easy to manage. Also, it doesn't say a boss, it says let an enemy escape, so you can do that with random encounters as well. Like, the Konago Frog, it runs away pretty easily, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of options for getting that tile, and some of them are pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a good way to show off some game knowledge if you know things like the frog that loves to escape once you weaken it. Doesn't like to be caught. Catching frogs is not that easy always in real life either, so it's a good thing to include in the game. Okay, so Alraedris has just cleared the canal, gotten the adamantite, which
I was
forgot to click any on the tracker, but we're about to see the North Mountain fight now.
I had both trackers reversed when I checked the adamantite earlier. Good job, myself.
Ooh.
Okay, they both have the adamantite now.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either, but we'll have to keep a close eye on it. Nice to see Apocalypse kind of taken care of early. He probably taught us Mind Blast or something maybe there.
Stalker earlier did teach Alraedris Mind Blast. He did it twice,
okay.
Which I assume is
So
bad RNG.
No. And I don't think we got a key item or anything up on the North Mountain. I didn't notice that. Looks like Seawolf is... I thought he was going to go into Kuza, but no. Changed his mind. I don't think he needs to go back there, really. There's not probably even much left. Oh, going all the way up to Flying Lanka quite early. What do we got here? Well, Guardians can be defeated by Odin if you need to get a little bit lucky here, just because our level is a bit low.
We have Slash as well. Oh, he does it with Conjure.
First try, and with Conjure.
Yeah, double RNG layers, because first, you need Conjure to proc Odin, and knowing that we do have Chocobo, which has higher chances to proc because it's lower level, it's already, nice. But then, it actually insta-kills the Guardians. Like, it does True Edge instead of going near. That's some luck from Seawolf.
Also got White Wind for clearing that entrance to Lonka, which I know that Alraedris at least is using Blue Mage. I don't know if Seawolf picked up that job or not, but nice healing. It's nice to have. Let's take a close look here at what happens when Greg 3 dies.
Oh, it doesn't display.
Yeah, see, it doesn't use the word escape, so I think it doesn't technically count.
Oh, was it requiem inside Flaying Lunka?
Yes. Yep.
Nice. Do
Requiem
we have
has been
Sing? If we do have
eight.
Sing, perfect.
I see Seawolf has Sing, yes.
Yeah.
And now he has Requiem to use it. So undead fights are pretty easy at this point for him.
Yeah, if we find the triplets at the end of Flaying Lunka runes, we know it's a fight we can easily win. Requiem does a good amount of damage to all targets on the field that are undead, and it's even damage, so for the triplets, it's the best spell to use. You will kill all three in the same turn.
I do have another stream freeze here. I don't know if you did anything
he did reset
last time, or if it's just...
if you're
or if
talking
it,
about Alraedris, that's because he reset the console. The stream did not freeze. Unless you really mean
I'm just talking
Discord.
about what I'm viewing on... I'm talking about what I'm viewing on Discord.
It's weird. Oh yeah, I got disconnected from Discord, apparently. Nice.
Okay, yeah, we're back. We're good.
I mean, there's no frame drop on the stream, so we're good. We're as good to go as ever. But yeah. And with that, I believe that's all chest for Seawolf.
Yeah, hopefully he will remember to click the bingo tile on that soon.
He probably wants to loot. Yeah, he probably did not realize that the crystal shards were not included in the wording of the goal. Like, words are important.
Yeah.
Open all chests is only the chests.
Yeah.
Though that's going to be double value for Seawolf. Because he did get the kill 1 boss with Odin's True Edge / or X Zone, which was on the goals.
Yeah, that one was marked earlier. Now he apparently had a cursed item equipped, which I did not notice. But there are cursed items around that are pretty easy to just wear for one fight and then take off.
I didn't see it. I saw him equip the Wizard Rod on Lena. But I did. Oh, there's White 6 and Blue Magic available. Holy Sword, Dispel, Break, Levia, and Bahamut. Surgate's Magic Shop is loaded. And Surgate Magic Shop is actually World 2 magic. It's shared across all of World 2 except more. So, yeah. Oh, it's Surgate armor.
Time to sell and selling and buying. Some really good stuff there, especially for Summoner.
Seems like we're cutting off on Discord.
I hope not.
I heard you cut off.
I'll try not
to
talk at the same time.
No, I mean, I heard your mic cut off a few times. If it's the connection, we might have to... Okay, hold up. Okay. I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm going to re-put the podcast. And there we go. I hope it's better.
Hopefully so. Let us know from the chat if there's any issues. Meanwhile, we do have Alraedris taking on Marigine at what is the Dow Castle Gate, I would say.
Yup.
In early the World 2 check.
We got another free boss. Do not dance, because if you get an HP stealer or MP stealer dance, you will actually damage yourself. Because Tyrannosaurus is an undead monster, but Odin will do.
Certainly. Steamship Key. That's Walls Tower. We did get a hint about that, so that makes perfect sense.
What was the hint in Balcastle was I was putting the items on the tracker.
I missed it. Darn it.
Too bad.
Yeah. Maybe someone in chat saw what the hint was on Alraedris' screen, or we'll catch it when Seawolf goes there, maybe, if he bothers to check that hint. Oh, another Gilgamesh. This one is already knocked down Galif, but is not going to be able to withstand a sword dance, and that's a one-shot.
Yeah, normally he does. I know this one does run away.
Oh yeah,
not.
that was 2.
Even with the quad.
Yeah, 2
course,
escapes, I'm pretty sure. Greg 2 does escape, so that means that Seawolf might have missed out on the opportunity to get a escaping enemy, but he can always just probably do it to another enemy later.
Drain Sword Magic, that's a nice thing to get. Especially for you freelancer that has X-Fight, Spellblade, and Ragnarok or Brave Blade. Oh, Hero Song as well.
Oh, I didn't see that, but that's a lot of good songs.
Yeah, it's up Licks.
Up on Alraedris' side, we just got hit with level 2 old, and we are using a Blue Mage. There's a possibility for some Death by Math, maybe against X-Death if we can learn level 5 Doom. I don't know if he'll bother to do that.
We do have Darkshock, because Darkshock is available at Licks. Alraedris doesn't have it yet, but Licks has the entire kit. It has Hero Song, it has Darkshock, it also has Antidotes and Revivify, which we can combine with the Mix Command that we saw earlier in the shop. There's everything you need to raise your levels, and decrease the enemy's levels.
Yeah, all the level manipulation is right there. The actual killing, we might need to go to the library to learn level 5 Doom if that hasn't been spotted in a shop yet.
I have... Oh, by the way, I didn't pay attention. Did Pocalypse give a key item?
No.
Right. I'll trust you on this one.
I noted it the first time, so I'm pretty confident about that one. Or I should say I noted it both times that it did not give a key item, so...
Oh... Magic Shop in Crescent, which should also be available in Karnak, has some pretty nice abilities. It has X-Zone, it has Mind Blast. That's a nice thing to get if you have the money.
An X-Zone an enemy is a bingo square, so if we can get the ability time 6 or time Mage to cast that X-Zone, that'll be a bingo square. Oh, here's our triplets.
Yeah, so Slash, Odin, and Requiem will do wonders against them. But that's some good thinking from Alraedris. They are vulnerable to Flash, which does blindness to all targets. So now he's going to wait for the bosses to miss twice. Do we count miss because of shielding? Because it's blind boss. Okay, that's one miss. Though it
if
needs...
if it uses the word miss, it shows on screen like the little the word miss, I think, is like in the animation, then it counts. If it shows a shield block, then it wouldn't count.
Then it doesn't count.
But yeah, was it a shield block?
The first one was a
it
shield
Aegis
block.
shield block?
For two reasons. First, the first miss was a shield block, but also it was not from the same target.
The thing about the blinding of those 3 is you don't know if you blinded them all, because you could have missed with the blinding.
Yeah, but
and then you could have blocked without them being blind. But you did blind, and at least one enemy was blinded.
Yeah, that's not the thing.
And they did not hit.
That's not the thing.
Yeah.
Do you need the exact same target to miss twice? Because you know which target is attacking.
I think for the triplets, I would be willing to. I would be willing to be okay with any of them missing, counting. Doesn't have to be the same one.
Because if I were the runner here.
Yeah.
If I were the runner here, I would have not finished the fight right now, because I would have waited until the same enemy, the same triplet, missed twice, because you know which one is attacking, because his sprite will flicker during the attack animation, so you know which one's attacking, and I would wait until the same one misses twice. That's how I would interpret it as a runner. But then I'm not the race moderator, so if the race has been validated, I guess it's good to go.
I think that if you leave any room for interpretation in the rules, which there definitely is room for interpretation, blinding a boss happened and missing twice happened, not necessarily because they were blind, but missing twice did happen. So technically, I think there is sort of a loophole there where it counts.
Yeah, but it says blind A, boss.
Not necessarily in the way that we intended.
I mean, it says blind A boss and have him miss twice. It needs to be the same boss, right?
Well, does it have to be a male boss, Rom? Because it says him. What about the female bosses? Are they not allowed?
I'm not the one who worded the goals. On my goals,
well,
I'm pretty sure it says
it. The goals have long been a little bit. The goals have long been in need of tightening up the wording. But since it never happened, the racers are free to get by on, basic minimum fulfillment.
If we wanted to be super precise, if we want to ask the person who worded the goals, I believe it was Fiery Blizzard who discussed with FFR about how to include the goals on their website. So I believe we could ask Fiery Blizzard. If I look at the TXT files I have on in my folder, the one I normally use with Bingo Sync, let me see if I can. Wait, was this goal in our previous version?
I don't know. It sounds sort of familiar, but I haven't played Bingo in a long time, so I couldn't tell you for sure. Most of the wordings look just like they always were, and that's why I said that I think that for a long time they've needed to be revised a little bit, just to be a little bit clearer. By the way, we just got a Falls page at Tycoon Meteor, if you didn't notice that before.
Yep, Tycoon Meteor. So, Falls page was indeed hinted in World 1.
Yes. And we just defeated Ifrit, got the Mirage Radar at the Catapult for Seawolf.
So according to my TXT file, the goal was present in the previous version that we were using for Bingo Sync, ever since the first variety tournament, and it was worded the same. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to, you can really, it's hard to word these in a succinct way where they don't take up too much space, because you don't want a cluttered bingo board. We already have one of our objectives sort of overflowing, which that could probably be
Yeah, the defeat
written
Twin
better.
one.
But it also makes it hard to hard to not leave any loopholes.
The Twin Tanya goal can be fixed. Oh, what was on the Meteor on Seawolf side? I didn't see if you got a key item.
Yeah, I was looking for that, but I didn't see anything either.
There's a Holy
I must
Spear.
have looked at the wrong time.
Holy Spear at Karnak Meteor. Seawolf is going to Steamship because he has the key, contrary to Alraedris. Okay, so for the Twin Tanya thing, that's something I fixed on my version, on my txt file in useful bingo sync. That's because you see the line with kill, break, etc. There's no spaces with the slash in the name. There's no space, so it forces everything to be on a single line. So it forces an additional line. If you put spaces, it will urbanize the lines and it will combine with the other. You can fix it with spaces, I think.
Okay, that's easy then.
Yeah. If you remember, there was the same issue. Oh, short in library is nice.
Actually, going to the library,
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised that
it's-
Alraedris goes there without the Ifrit's fire.
That also means it doesn't have the hint that it's barren. No, Titan is heavy, you cannot slash
You might
him.
have missed it.
Titan, yeah.
Can we survive? We do have enough
Bahamut is
HP
enough.
to survive a Earthshaker, yeah. But not everybody's going to survive here. At least Lena is going to die.
Can you blind Titan?
Off the top of my head, I kind of think you can, but I can look that up, I guess. I should. Oh, by the way, Twin Tanya, this is an important fight because this is potentially two. Yeah, okay, so I guess Seawolf X fought Twin Tanya to
No, he
kill
used
it and
Giltos.
without an instant.
It was Giltos.
Oh, is it just a regular? Oh, Giltos. Okay.
And,
Here you call at the steamship is the reward.
Yep. That's a nice diagonal, but unfortunately it's not a 5 gold diagonal.
Yeah, nothing too great going on with bingos other than a nice top row going for Seawolf so far, and it's nice to have the center square, which is sort of Alraedris' only advantage at this point, I would say.
Yes. Because you do need to remember which boss can be or cannot be blinded. My favorite is Gilgamesh. You can blind Gilgamesh 1, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Gilgamesh 1 is like vulnerable to everything. It's one of the only bosses on which you can use time slip.
Yep, that'll work, and you're right that Titan also can be blinded, which we were wondering about just a minute ago.
Can you
But
blind Minnow?
Seawolf did not do that to him. Can you blind Minnow? That is a good question. Because
Minnow
it
is
would be really
required.
helpful if you could. Let me check.
That's because Minnow
Yeah.
is
Oh,
required.
he's on the board too.
And since Minnow is the classical all-physical boss, like you cannot use magic, he will not use magic until he uses Holy when dying. You know, it's the physical boss. It would be pretty logical if you could blind him, because I know you can mute Omniscient, who is his magical power.
I looked at Minnow, and he's actually immune to being blinded. So that was sort of what I remembered, because I can't remember ever blinding him before, and if he could have been blinded, I probably would have done it before, because it would be really helpful, but he can't.
I mean, you need a way to blind him, because you cannot use black magic.
Right, but you could use like the Dark Bow, which is a 2/3 chance to blind on hit, so I probably would have already done that if it was possible. So that's kind of why I remembered it as being non-blindable, but I did look it up, and yeah, he's immune.
Knowing you, I thought you'd be the type to use a mix to blind him instead.
Yeah, that works well too. Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
you can use Dark Matter and Eye Drop, right?
Yeah, I think Dragon Fang and Eye Drop works too. And one of them, and that one doesn't miss, whereas the other one can miss
Oh, really?
for some strange reason. We just defeated the Sandworm and got the bracelet on the way out of Karnak Escape.
And we got nothing on top of the screen.
Well, so defeating Exdeath in his castle is a bingo objective, but we still don't quite have access to that castle because we need the anti-barrier and the bracelet to get up to Exdeath.
Okay, so Eye Drop plus Dark Matter causes Dark Gas, which causes darkness to the target. That's what I say, but there's also Dark Sigh. Eye Drop plus Dragon Fang. It does cause darkness, confuse, and sap. That means if the target is immune to one of the three, the attack will fail.
You would think that, but
It
I
doesn't?
don't think that's actually the case because I always use Dark Sai on Shinryu, and I'm pretty sure you can't confuse Shinryu. So it's one of those weird mixes where the darkness part works, and the thing is, it never misses. Whereas if you were to try the other Dark Gas, it would probably miss, especially against Shinryu. It actually has a good hit rate against other bosses that don't have massive level and magic evade, but against Shinryu, we kind of want to go for the sure thing.
That's weird, because normally abilities that cause multiple status ailment, if the enemy is immune to at least one, the attack fails. Like, that's why Time Slip fails so much, because you need the target to be vulnerable to sleep, old, and paralyzes, I think.
Yeah, just sleeping old, I think. And there are some weird abilities in the game, though, that sort of ignore that rule. They will do things, like, for example, Death Claw is paralysis and also reducing to single-digit HP, but if the enemy is immune to paralysis, it can still work as long as the enemy's not heavy. So,
it also causes sap.
Deathclaw, no.
I was sure.
Because then it would just kill by itself.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
have to do the little bit of damage of, the single-digit HP that's left. You have to actually hit the enemy to finish it.
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I saw it once that I was able to kill enemy with just Deathclaw, because they died a few seconds later because of that. It's just that
you
many
might have sapped them in another way first.
It's just that many bosses are immune to sap, I think.
Don't think anything is immune to sap. I mean, there might be one or two, but you can sap just about anything. It's very hard to tell, of course, because it's counting down and you can't see it. I don't know, that's a good question. I can't think of... It's not something you use very often, but I think it works against almost everything. I don't know about undead. It might not work against them.
I mean, sap would not heal the undeads, because sap is not considered as healing, or drain.
Right, yeah. Right.
Poison either.
It's a weird thing for sure. Well, poison generally does heal undead, but poison is different from sap, so yeah, it should work sort of normally on the undead, unless they're immune to it, which they might be. Not sure about that one.
Poison is also tied to the poison element, like bio.
Right. Yeah. There's actually two ways to do like a poison element spell blade: is to use venom or to use bio. Either one will be poison elemental when you attack with it.
Yep.
Hey, Alraedris just got the Walls Tower key. Seawolf definitely seems to be clearing checks and getting key items earlier. Doing some shopping now at Mirage is going to give... Well, it's just a nice place to shop because there's so many things for sale. Oh, I missed the second hint. There was Big Bridge Key World 2,
I got
but
it.
there was also another...
Antibio is in World 3.
Ooh, well that means that if we want to unlock Exodus Castle, we're going to have to search around in World 3.
You want it because Defeat X-Death is on the board.
Exactly, yeah. So we may have to do some World 3 searching before we can go back to World 2 to clear that, but that's okay. It's just that the World 3 checks tend to be a little bit harder.
Also, we saw the Apollo Harp earlier in Mirage, and I hope Seawolf noted it, because there is Attack with a Harp on the bingo board as well.
Absolutely. If I saw the Apollo harp, I would try my best to buy it, that tile. The other harps are really annoying to even use, but the Apollo harp can actually be useful.
It's also in a convenient line, like column 1. We already got 2 goals in there, but ride Boko to Waterfall is a free goal. Run away from the fight with the chicken knife, you just need to find a chicken knife. And yeah, that's an easy column if you do have Attack with a Harp.
Yes, I like that column as a good potential bingo that we might see in this game. See the racers actually do. Once you get to World 3, or I'm sorry, all the worlds are open here, so you can ride Boku to the waterfall at any time. That's nice and easy.
Dry. If World 3 was not
Do the
open...
cool pass check at the same time.
If World 3 was not opened, Antibio could not be in World 3.
Right. Yeah, this is a fully open world seed.
That would be a very comical hint to get
There's
otherwise.
lots of freedom to investigate wherever they want to go. Oh, we have Gogo here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait Gogo out. I don't think that it's possible to kill him at... this is Hiryu Valley, I believe.
Yeah.
Many hit points for our team to one-shot him, so we're gonna have to wait a couple minutes, focus on Alraedris' side, taking on gargoyles, which I did not see until now. Can't be slashed because they are heavy.
They can be turned to
Gotta try
stone.
a different method here. Yeah, that's one of the ways you can kill them. Also, AoE is good because we want to kill them at the same time.
Yes, we do have
so they
Shot.
don't revive each other. Yep, I have that as well. I think we're at the Moogle Waterway, so this should finish them off. They only have 2,500 each here for a total of 5,000 at this spot.
Yeah, though we knew it wouldn't be required. Wait, it's an underwater or cave location?
Oh, cave.
Alright, because, yeah, underwater locations are barren, so that would have been surprising to go there.
Yeah, I think that was a quick and easy check. It just didn't happen to pan out. There's not really that many bosses on this bingo board, but they could be anywhere, even in barren locations.
Wait, no. It's an underwater location. Cave locations are
way.
Odin's Cave and Entline's Cave. Hold up.
Yeah, but is the Moogle waterway categorized
I believe so.
at
I'm opening
all?
the map tracker to verify.
Yeah.
I think so. No,
There
never
are these
mind.
tags. If
Never
you go to the
mind.
wiki.
It's a cave location.
Okay, cool.
Never
Yeah, that
mind.
makes more what I meant based on what I remember. Okay, Gogo has finally X-zoned himself. See if he gives a reward. Lots of ability points from Gogo, which is kind of nice. We've got some Master Summoners and
Dark
a
matter.
Dark Matter, which is nice for mixing, but not a key item.
Mastering the summoner is nice because now the freelancer has the highest magic stat possible.
Absolutely. Alraedris taking a random fight. I'm a little bit curious what he's up to. Is this a special move to catch an enemy or something? Maybe this might be a catch and release moment for the Beastmaster Lena there. But I would say using Comet with its variable damage is kind of difficult to get the HP just right.
I believe Seawolf sold Demi or Quarter in a shop in Mirage. That's going to be a better way to scale the enemy's HP in order to capture them.
Now what's happening now is he's using a knife. He's going to progressively weaken this enemy with his knight, hitting it with a basic knife, which will get the job done eventually. We just don't know what the... I've lost track already of what the current HP is. So this might be... This can be frustrating if you get it down low. If you're attacking with a rod, the damage is so variable, it's a little bit risky to use the rod.
At least the enemy is not absorbing it.
Pausing. Yeah.
Seawolf.
Yeah, it seems like the rod's not hitting too hard, but Alraedris is probably looking up the HP of this enemy.
Seawolf has taken Boko for a ride, so we're currently at Antline's location, but yeah, we'll soon see the waterfall after the fight, which is not that easy. It's going to be Shiva and the commanders. So here there's a very cool interaction. The commanders are all vulnerable to all types of insta-kill, be it petrification, instant death, and non-heavy one-hit KO. They're even weak to Fire 3. Shiva can also be insta-killed with one Dark Shock into a level 5 Doom. That's the Black Mage.
Alraedris did get a catch, and there's the release. So there's a bingo tile for Alraedris. Catch and release. Catch a monster and release it on an enemy. That's lower right-hand corner. I missed it, Rom. You saw if there was something given at the pool pass?
Black Mage.
Oh, the Black Mage job. Interesting.
And Lamia Harp.
Oh,
at the
wow.
waterfall. Lucky.
Oh, nice harp reward in case we want to use it.
Just don't sell it. I remember Judge Joe selling the harp before using it. And he had
Yeah,
to...
that was a... yeah, had to reset that mistake. Yep.
Seawolf. He's saving before doing Odin's cave. You can also just progress, go reach Balcastle's basement, unlock the door and save inside the castle. That's also possible.
Yes, that's a good sort of move to make for safety, just in case this is a difficult boss. Get a closer save point. This loot here in this cave is usually ignored, but an enhancer is pretty nice because the loot is untiered and there's a chance that it could be quite good. I guess Enhancer doesn't really compare to our Brave Blade and Ragnarok and such that we already found, but it's still pretty decent.
I mean, Seawolf sold his Ragnarok. He only has the Brave Blade left.
Yeah, well, I don't blame him because he has Guild Toss and Ragnarok sells for a lot of money. Okay, there's a blind right there, but the thing is, I don't think she attacks physically, so she won't be able to. Right, he blinded her, but I don't really know if there's any reason why.
Can you
Maybe he's
blind?
gonna blind Forza. Yeah, that would work, because he can be blinded, and then wait for him to miss a couple times. Yeah.
That's why he used Guild Toss.
She uses she uses magic only, I think. So the missing would have to come from him.
That's why he used Flash instead of Deathclaw, because Deathclaw works on Magisa.
Yeah.
But he wanted Forza to spawn. Okay, no, Forza is the only one to attack. That's one miss. That's two misses. Okay, this one is 100% legit. The same target missed twice after being blinded. So, yeah.
So there's that center square for Seawolf, which is a big deal because now he's got three things going in that column 3. Although I don't know if we have the Ifrit summon yet to scare a panda with.
I don't think so.
Keep an eye out for that.
We saw the Ifrit boss, but it doesn't give vanilla Ifrit.
Right, exactly. So we're still on the lookout for that.
Contrary to
no reward at the Odin spot.
Contrary to Ramu, Shoat, and Golem, you don't get the vanilla summons because only Ramu, Golem, and Shoat give you the summons through an item drop. And under those settings, item drops are not randomized, so by doing those bosses you get a vanilla item drop. But the other summons, you get them during an event after the fight where a text box says you got the Ifrit summon, and here it's replaced by a randomized item, so you gotta remember those. Because you are happy to drop a vanilla Golem sometimes, or a vanilla Shoat, but you cannot drop a vanilla Ifrit.
Yeah, it really is one of the advantages of Summoner that you have more opportunities to get those really good Golem and Shoat summons.
It's the same
as they're really helpful.
It's the same as the Blue Mage. You can also learn the abilities the vanilla way. But yeah.
Let's see here. Now is this? I could have sworn that Seawolf had already been here.
It's the Wolf 3 spot.
My bad. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he's going for Bahamut spot this time. Yeah, he's facing Gogo as well. Oh yeah, this was not Heiyu Valley here.
Yeah, that was my mistake earlier. I thought that Seawolf had gone to Hiryu Valley before, but it was North Mountain World 3, yeah. 40,000 hit point Gogo.
You definitely...
Nice to see Gogo in this spot, really.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to mess with Gogo with 40k HP. Getting the goal to actually kill Gogo is cruel here. It's possible using some cheese strats like triple reflect, but yeah, that would have been cruel here.
Definitely. But this is a nice way to get free ability points, a lot of ability points on your jobs, and just take a little break, stretch break, onto the bathroom if you have to or something, and we'll get to see what's actually at Hiryu Valley from Seawolf in just a minute here. Looks like he's changing up his job layout a little bit for freelancer efficiency or something like that. More abilities, more equipable abilities is usually quite a good thing. Oh, okay. Arcuavis, we could slash the even-numbered forms 2 and 4. Just spamming Odin here. Sorry, did I say slash? I meant Odin, but we could also slash them if we wanted as well.
Yeah, you can slash the second and fourth form in order to get the infamous menu boss.
Yeah, that's always fun. Maybe if you use True Edge from Odin, though, it doesn't create the menu boss, unfortunately.
I was sure you'd mention it, Lily. Like, ever since we learned about the condemn kinda glitch, we always bring it up. But if you condemn the second phase of Archaeoebis, which you can because he's not heavy and condemn works that way, getting the kill with the condemn timer will skip the following phases. So yeah, we always bring it up because it's so fun to break the scripts like this.
Yes, I would love to see that and try it myself soon, hopefully, someday. Haven't done it.
You've never seen it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so...
But it totally makes sense that it will work, yeah.
It doesn't really save time, because you do have to wait for the condemn timer to run out, which you can speed up with Hast and Dispel. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that without the haste and dispel, it's not really much of a time save. So that just makes it a little bit more rare to see, but also fun.
Yeah,
just fun to do.
Yeah, but Hast, which requires the single target Hast or a mix, it divides the timer by 2, and dispelling Hast will not restore the timer, but it will dispel Hast, which means you can rehast the boss. So you can Hast multiple times, divide the timer by 2 and by 2 again. So yeah, by 2, by 4, and then 8. The timer goes down pretty quickly, and it can be the fastest way, especially in the locations where Archaeoebis has a lot of HP, and so every phase has a lot of HP. So definitely something to remember.
Sure, and there's also the old HP leak kill of any form of Archaeoebis. If you can do it just right, you can get even the very first form too. And the rest of the fight will be completely skipped.
What?
It's just hard to get the damage just right.
What do you mean by HP leak?
Sap status.
Oh.
If any of the forms of Archaeoebis die by sap status, it just ends the fight completely.
It doesn't work with poison.
As Lily is talking about in chat, yeah, it does work with sap from a biospell or from the venom rod. The thing is, when you break the rod, is it gonna do almost enough damage to kill the first form? Because if you kill the first form, it switches to the second form. You need to kill the form by HP leaking it.
I thought venom rod would cast bio.
It does, but bio also inflicts HP leak.
Oh, bio does both poison and sap. Interesting.
Yeah, it's poison elemental damage, and it also does sap. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's just so rare though that it comes up that you can cast it, and it does just the right amount of HP that you can wait for a few seconds for HP leak to finish off a given form. But it's always worth trying if you think you can do it.
Does it work with Black Magic Bio and with Bio Spellblade?
It works with Black Magic Bio. I'm not sure if it works with Bio Spellblade. Not sure if that inflicts HP leak. Probably works with that too.
Using Odin against Antlion, if you have a Leviathan, just use Leviathan, because Antlion is weak to water. it will do a lot of damage, but unfortunately Seawolf does not have no Leviathan, no Bahamut. I assume he has not visited the same shop as Alraedris.
Yeah, I guess not. Or maybe saw it and then hasn't come back to buy more yet.
Insta-kill? You cannot insta-kill Antlion. We wish we could. Or if you mean about the question above, Biosword, we were not mentioning it for insta-kill. Now, that's not what we were mentioning. We were discussing about if Biosword inflicts sap as well, because you can glitch Alraedris script with sap.
That is the branch for Seawolf.
Yep.
Got that from the
And 2 goals.
From the Ziza fleet.
And 2 goals because that was Antlion, who was a required boss. And Antlion will always run away, so that's letting me escape from battle.
Speaking of 2 goals, Alraedris is fighting Twintanya, which is also a 2-goal boss.
Yeah, and just the same as Seawolf, he kills Twintanya without using the insta-kill during the Mega Flat charge, which was also a required goal. So both runners got 2 goals at the same time.
Also, Alraedris picked up the a key item from that. I guess it was Steam. Wait, what was it?
Here you call.
Oh, the Here You Call. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, for some reason, Twintanya was holding Here You as an hostage. Oh, Big God! Big God in Moor Forest!
Lots of loot here, and there's always a chance for something good, so that was quite nice. I'm not sure. We've had both Blue Mage and Blue Ability available, but I'm not sure if Seawolf is using it at all. We'll see if
he is using Blue Mages.
I think he's maybe using Blue Ability, right? At this point, not Blue Mages.
I'm pretty sure he's using a Blue Mage with Black Magic ability. Or maybe I'm confusing it with Alraedris. We're going to see soon.
Yeah, we'll see. Right here, this is a...
Oh,
it's another Greg fight, but this Greg won. He's done. Yeah, I think Seawolf has moved to entirely freelancers at this point, but he probably has some blue ability on. Well, nice to see Greg there because that's a high hit point location, and now he's instantly killed. Oh, if it's fire, interesting. We know it's Baron, but could do the boss checks efficiently now.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because it's indeed a burning location, and it gives us the Ifrit's fire.
And as Lily has pointed out in the chat, of course, clearing more forest does give us Kara and opens up Fork Tower. So Fork Tower is on the table as a possibility.
Oh, I didn't notice Naki's reply. So, Biosword will insta-kill non-heavy enemies only if they are weak to Bio. Which is not the case for Alraedris. Like, the Spellblade mechanic with non-heavy enemies involves their elemental weakness. For instance, you could insta-kill Carbuncle. Because in the weak phase, Carbon
Yeah.
Core becomes weak to all elements, and becomes non-heavy, so Biosword could insta-kill it. But off the top of my head, I do not remember any other boss that is weak to Bio and non-heavy at the same time. Because in her weak phase, Twin Tanya only has water and holy weaknesses. Necrophobe gains all weaknesses, but he is still heavy, so it won't work. Apocalypse has a weakness to Bio, but he is heavy. So yeah, I don't remember any. Yeah, Carbon Core
I
would.
think it's just Carbon. Can't think of any others. But still not a bad Spellblade to have. It has saved me
Yeah.
a couple times.
Even on non-heavy enemies, it does a lot of damage. Because Venom Sword is a 2x multiplier. Biosword is ×4 on enemies that are weak to it, because it's the second tier. So it does a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yep.
And as pointed out by Naki, poison weakness is very sparse in the game, but there are some bosses that are indeed weak to it, like Apocalypse, the blue mage, is indeed weak to poison for some reason.
Oh, we get Siren in the back of the library here. Could have gone with an insta-kill there, but instead we're gill-tossing because we're rich, I guess. And let's see if she... Oh, wow. Gave level 5 Doom. That's kind of a nice payoff. She wasn't on the bingo board, but she gave us a handy spell.
Well, that's near the location where we normally get it a vanilla way as well.
Yeah.
It's funny because she can turn into an undead and she gives us level 5 Doom, which would actually fully revive her if she were on the undead phase.
Yes, indeed. Now so Seawolf will have the ability, if he ends up fighting Castle Exdeath, to kill Castle Exdeath using Death by Math, level 2 Old into level 5 Doom, if he so desires. I don't know if he's going to bother trying that. And at this point, let's see, he's got Bracelet, but we're still looking for that anti-barrier, so he can't actually get into Exdeath's Castle yet.
Well, speaking about the devil, Alraedris shows up on Alraedris' side. And he does have Slash.
Speak of the devil, Orc Tower, down on Seawolf's side.
Yeah.
Rom loves to see it.
No. No, I don't.
Well, you were involved with this restream, so was there any question really whether we'd be going Orc or not? I mean, you are now.
I mean, this is a podcast.
Your powers extend through time and space.
No, it does not.
Even through podcasts.
I am a jurist. There is no legal retroactivity. It cannot happen. I refuse.
I don't know. You might have might be a time mage.
I wish I was.
Sure. It'd be pretty powerful to reset every time you had to you didn't do well on a test.
I mean, would you retain the knowledge though?
That's true. You have to actually prepare yourself.
I mean, being able to hast or slow in itself is something I would love to do.
Oh, that's for sure.
Oh, that's right. Lily originally signed up to track for those games. She's involved as well. She also has the curse. Not as much as I do, but yeah. She even has an emote.
I thought we were going to see sunken walls check, which we know underwater areas are barren, but we could do a quick boss check, but then Alraedris changed his mind and
We
left.
don't have this.
Oh,
We don't have the submarine key.
you're right, we don't. Another reason why he couldn't do that. But we do have Ouroboros, which is on the bingo board.
I mean,
So,
he wanted to check Sunken Wolf's boss, but he realized I cannot dive underwater.
Yeah, we'd love to get that sub key because it's actually a bingo objective, and there's a heel toss win for Seawolf. Spent a lot of money, but it was really quick, so probably worth it.
Throw your money at your problems, and now submarine key would be a bingo. Oh, that's also the anti-bio that was hinted in Rule 3. Only problem.
Wow.
There's only one problem. You need to beat both bosses in order to exit. Ouroboros would need to be checked off if you die to Chimera Brain. Unfortunately, Chimera Brain is a very easy boss because you can insta-kill it.
Yes, instant killable. Yeah, multiple ways. Really nice Bork Tower, I have to say, giving us multiple bingo tiles. Yeah.
Charm Song. Oh, Muga.
Well, not exactly multiple bingo tiles, but one bingo tile and then access to Exodus Castle.
That's also Muga
with the anti-barrier. Yep. Moogle's suit is not so good in this flag set. I don't know if it's worth the time checking 7 free chests, but if I had like a gold problem or something, I might just go there and quickly grab that stuff. See what it gave me.
If you haven't done Muga Waterway, you can also combine both checks, so you don't waste that much time. Be careful, Alraedris, because Alraedris checked the defeat Ant Lion square before actually defeating Ant Lion. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Bahamut.
Well, and there is a win there for Alraedris, so it's all good on that. Now he has the branch. We'll probably go chase it while we heel toss Bahamut.
Yeah, you should
kill those. It's gonna be over.
You should kill Bahamut as soon as possible. You don't want to give Bahamut a chance to do something like Poison Breath.
That was a shrine page for Seawolf.
Oh, shrine.
Obtained from getting. Yep.
Oops, wrong page.
Thank you. That was.
Wrong page.
No worries. But that one was hinted at some point. Oh yeah, Excess Castle having the shrine page, but we don't know if we'll actually need to go there.
Seawolf has the bracelet as well, so he has access to X there. And it's a goal, and he has a way to quickly kill X-Death, so why does he not go there? That's weird.
I think he wanted to sell some stuff so he can have lots of money for Guild Toss, because that's potentially fights within X-Death's castle, so you don't want to run out of money if that's what you're going to use.
Right. If you don't have a good damage output, that is, because we have good summons. We have Odin, Shout, and Slash in order to insta-kill, so that's not bad. I would have rushed instead. Something else I just...
Probably would have as well.
Something else I just thought about. We do have all 4 tablets, which means we could technically rush the Void in order to check the Portal Boss, because Portal Boss would be 1 diagonal.
Really? I haven't been thinking about that. You're right. The Portal Boss for Alraedris would be a very cheeky play if he really wanted to get that diagonal. I still would wait a little while longer, though, because getting there is not easy. I mean, you have to beat a lot of high hit point bosses in the Void to even get to the Portal Boss.
There are also 2 major issues. First, Void bosses cannot give you key items. So you know you wouldn't get this submarine key, you know you wouldn't get any key item unlocking other locations. Second, if you find a panda, you would not progress because you don't have Ifrit, and if you kill a panda without Ifrit, you permanently lock away one of the goals, which is close to giving you a bingo as well.
Yeah, I think that is a very important thing that is sort of the racers have to keep in mind is we're really looking for Ifrit pretty hard, or we are gonna not really be able to fill in that square at all. So it's a sort of boss where if you see it, you might skip it and then come back to it later. As long as it's not gating too much.
That, in my opinion, is a misplay from Alraedris. He killed Gilgamesh 1 with damage, which means Greg 1's script, because he has too much HP here, his script procced, and so he ran away, and running away means you don't get the XP here, which is a lot of XP wasted, contrary to Seawolf earlier, who one-hit KO'd Greg 1 with Odin. So that is something that's something that can deserve Alraedris. It can go against him.
Yeah.
Especially
it's nicer to get the experience for sure, especially at that spot.
Especially if you chain with Fog Tower.
Yeah. Atmos is sucking in Lena now. I believe that's on the board somewhere. Where is it? Let Atmos eat a character. So Seawolf is just going to be waiting for a while for Lena to be eaten. Unfortunately, gotten slowed in the process, but that can happen.
That can be dangerous because all characters are slowed, which means Atomos can, after eating Lena, Atomos can go like immediately after, and he can just choose to meteor or comet 2 characters.
Yep, at least 3 of Seawolf's characters are all ready to act, so they will get the chance to go before Atmos can go.
Yeah.
Even though he has haste status, he's not so fast that he can't get a turn. And Seawolf already weakened Atmos, so it only took 2 guild tosses. That was a well set up fight.
Yeah. 2 guild tosses were enough to kill, so everything's good. He got the goal, he got condemned, and the big bridge key. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice easy check that you can do as soon as you leave Extes Castle. You're right there.
We got all the keys except the one we want.
It tends to happen that way, doesn't it? Okay, Alraedris going X-Fight against Poroboros is a bad start. I hope he's got a backup plan. Doesn't seem to have much for AoE. This is going to be rough. Oh no, Leviathan at the Greg 4 spot. 30,000 hit points here. That's not good.
You need to watch out for tidal waves. Levia can easily wipe your party.
The Guild Toss is doing pretty good damage. It looks like it's going to take maybe 5 Guild Tosses. No, more than that.
Also, Guild Toss will only proc the Entangle counter. Aquarake is nice.
You do have Bolt 3, but that could potentially get you tidal waved.
Yeah,
just resetting out of Ouroboros needs to come in with a different setup for that boss. I assume he has Guild Toss.
I don't
know for sure.
He has a core ring. Seawolf has a Coral Ring equipped on Lena, so Tidal Wave is not a problem.
Nice.
Though, if
That is
plan
hugely helpful.
if you plan on using a Thunder Rod to boost your Bolt 3, I'd suggest breaking the Thunder Rod on Leviathan, because breaking the rod is considered as an item command, so it will proc Entangle instead of Tidal Wave as the counter. But if it's your only Thunder Rod, yeah, you might want to keep it instead.
And gets the win against Leviathan. I don't think I saw much for just one tidal wave, and having that coral ring was nice safety, and get a pyramid page out of it too.
Yeah, just not the correct player. I have the pyramid page to Alraedris, no.
Oh, I see. Well, we should also mention that after Seawolf beats Castle Exdeath, he will be given a choice of 3 random key items. He may have them all already, but there is also a decent chance that maybe one of them he doesn't have. So that could be helpful.
It
as
can
well.
be the submarine key.
Yeah, we would love to get the submarine key, which is on the bingo board, just as a reward for winning this fight.
Oh, Seawolf does not know the Death by Math strat?
Or it does not want to do it.
Oh,
I mean, it does take some practice. If you haven't done it in a while, you can miss it, you know.
I mean, at least using blue magic to get big wood. Like, if you have blue magic anyway, it's like, it doesn't hurt to try it. Because level 2 old
That's
will...
true.
Level
You
2
could
old,
just spam and hope, yeah.
since level 2 old decreases the enemy's level, it also makes the fight generally easier and safer.
Oh no, Alraedris trying to true edge the Ouroboros on Fork Tower. This does not work out well for you. This was the wrong decision, but he could just switch to like Bahamut or something, and they will heal themselves a little bit, but they can still be defeated pretty easily.
I wouldn't, because if you cannot...
Oh, did he just slash them?
Yeah, if you cannot make sure your second Bahamut goes off fast enough, the problem is Probos will get their turns before you. They do a lot of damage, and they can also use Exploder. They just explode, and yeah, goodbye.
The solo attempt was a bad move, although 1, 2, 3, 6 times.
Also,
I don't think he's quite strong enough to kill all of them in one shot with Bahamut. I think it would take 2 turns. So I think solo is a bad idea versus Ouroboros, unless you can guild toss them.
Unless you use Golem first turn. Also, Odin is not good to drain the MP, because only one of the Ouroboros will use Life 2. Because since it revives all of them, once they are revived, their script will not toggle the Life 2 spell, so only one will use it. So only one will get their MP depleted. You'd need to cast Odin 6 times to deplete 1 Life 2 from each of them, and then a 7th time to kill them. And, well, that was an Out of Logic Submarine Key, which instantly gives 2 bingos.
That was an amazing find. Seawolf has to be super happy to have gotten the submarine key for free there, and to have 2 bingos in the process. Now, what do you think he's going to go for to finish things off?
The Void. The Void, for 3 reasons. First, he is ensured to be able to check the Porta boss whatever happens. Second, if he finds Minotaurus on the way, that's an even faster kill. And 3, if he finds a chicken knife in a random chest before reaching the end of the Void, that's an even faster win as well. So personally, I would go to the Void right away. 3 chances to end the match in the Void. But that's not what Seawolf does, he goes to Shrine.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would probably catch a monster and release it first, and then go to the Void. But basically, I'm with you in terms of what's the best logical thing. If Seawolf searches around,
Oh,
He might be able to find Minnow. Like maybe you check the gates
right.
of the tablet areas and then you do the catch release, and
The
that's your third bingo.
Yeah, the square is only red. He did not catch a monster, that's right. So he would miss the diagonal. So Chicken Knife would be his
Yeah.
only win con. Though he did find
Maybe he
Kreklo.
doesn't have. Maybe he didn't even find the mediator job. I'm not sure about that.
I think he's
But Craigslaw was on the board, which is kind of helpful.
I think he's going for it. He must be remembering I saw the trainer somewhere, and I believe he's checking the shops near it.
Looks like Alraedris is still struggling at Fork Tower with not having a good plan for the Proboros. I need to step away for just a couple minutes. I'll be
Sure.
right back.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for the trainer in shops. Okay, not enough MP. So now, yeah, it's going for the others. Looks like they can each cast 2 Life 2 spells, which means you need to use Odin 12 times to deplete them of their HP. Well, he does it with Slash as well. Yeah, 12 Odins or Slashes, and then a 13th one to be able to finish the fight. I would not do that. Seawolf has the trainer, though his killing enemies, you want to weaken them. If you have time magic with Demi or Quarter, it works wonder, because the random enemies on the overworld probably don't resist gravity magic. Though Aris is using a knife. If it's the chicken knife, he's probably farming the running away proc, which would instantly end the match with 4 bingos. Oh, he got it! He actually got it! That's... What? Oh, okay. The game feed stops there for Alraedris. So, yeah. Okay, so Seawolf found the trainer, but he also found the chicken knife, and that's what he was farming here. He wanted to run away with the chicken knife, and he got it, giving 2 bingos. Let me just go back a few seconds here in order to see that again. That's the perks of using a VOD. Like, instant replay. So Faris dies, but Bart revives her. Cryo revives her with Phoenix down. Faris gets another turn, tries to attack. And that's the runaway. And now you can see it, that's quad bingo for Seawolf.
What?
Fifth row,
Wow,
third
I
row.
step away and he will finds the chicken knife and finishes the
Yeah,
seed.
because I was commentating about the trainer thing, because he had the trainer on Faris, and I thought he was trying to lower the monster's HP to catch it. But nope, he had the chicken knife to try it. So, yep. That's how he got quad bingo. First and second.
How did he get the chicken knife? I was away when he got that, I guess.
I must have missed it. He was uh he was checking history, and then he exited the town and enabled the random encounter. So I think he found it in history, or he found it in shrine maybe. He must have found it in shrine.
Seems likely.
Otherwise, Alraedris would have
Yeah.
also used it.
Yeah, true. You might have disconnected again from Discord. I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't show as disconnected.
Hmm. I had the stream lock up again, but maybe I can just
No, the
refresh it.
stream is not. No, the stream is not frozen. It's just that I
Oh, you
paused.
you you stopped it.
Yeah, the
Okay,
feed is paused
cool.
because after that, Alraedris feed just stops, and the bingo board is from Alraedris. So I paused the video to show the bingo board.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I didn't expect it to end while I was gone, but Seawolf found that chicken knife, and all of a sudden, boom! Not just triple bingo, but quadruple.
Oh, of course. Yeah, the video is above. All right, so we will have a small break in between the two games in order for me to correctly set up. All right. Just be patient, everyone. We are going to be back in like 10 minutes. Thank you very much. That's 1-0 for um, the Seawolf. Yeah, not making any mistake. MO. All right. Let me change that. Let me also change that. And transition.